Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for November 13th. November 13th is the 317th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 318th in leap years, with 48 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is mystery. Mystery is a noun with a good list of meanings. Firstly, mystery means something not understood or beyond understanding, an enigma. For example, the mystery of his disappearance has never been solved. Another definition for mystery is a work of fiction that deals with the solution of a mysterious crime, as in, many people enjoy reading mysteries. Mystery may also refer to secret or specialized practices or rituals peculiar to an occupation or a body of people, such as mysteries of the tailor's craft. Mystery might mean a profound, inexplicable, or secretive quality or character, such as her mysterious smile, or the mystery and beauty of nature. Mystery might mean a religious truth one can know only by revelation and cannot fully understand, such as the mystery of the Trinity. And along that line, mystery might also refer to any of the events of religious significance upon which one might meditate while saying the rosary. The word mystery comes to us, meaning mostly unchanged, through Middle English, Anglo-French before that, Latin before that, originally from Greek. First known use of the word mystery is in the 1300s, mystery. And if you have a word you'd like us to examine in this Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, one of my viewers asked if I could do some videos on conspiracy theories. I know that's a popular genre, but it's a whole nother realm of research and a big shift from what I currently do. But when I run across a historical person or event that lends itself to the conspiracy theory motif, it might be interesting to mention. In that vein, let me tell you a story. There's a little town in Oklahoma called Crescent. It's located in Logan County, just over 1 square mile in area, with a population of just under 1,300 residents. Officially, it's called a city, but with its area and population so small, I'd be more inclined to call it a village if that were a term that was ever used in Oklahoma, which it isn't. So we'll compromise and call it a town. Crescent is about 30 to 40 miles north of Oklahoma City. It's hardly on the way to anything, so if you find yourself in Crescent, you probably either mean to be there or you're lost. A portion of my family is from there and thereabouts, so I spent my young summers in and around Crescent, and my ears certainly perk up whenever I hear any mention of Crescent, Oklahoma. In the 1950s, oil and gas energy company Kerr-McGee expanded their enterprises to include nuclear exploration and processing. In 1965, they opened a processing facility near the Cimarron River, just a few miles south of Crescent, where they would produce plutonium fuel products for nuclear power plants. A young woman named Karen Silkwood started working as a technician there in 1972. And over the next couple years, she became critical of the plant's health and safety procedures. September of 1974, she actually lodged a complaint with the Atomic Energy Commission about unsafe conditions at the plant. Within a couple months, she discovered that she herself was contaminated with radioactivity. She underwent a decontamination process, and over the next few days, continued to test positive for contamination. She'd been gathering evidence and planned to meet with an investigative journalist to go public with the blockbuster story. And so it is that on Wednesday, November 13th, 1974, Karen Silkwood was on her way to Oklahoma City to meet with that journalist. She was reported to be carrying a folder full of documents that would prove the company was acting in a negligent manner as regards worker safety at the plant. On the way to that meeting, she experienced a fatal car wreck along what was at that time a long, straight stretch of country road. Now, I've ridden and driven that very stretch of road many times in my life. It's been a while since I was there, but back then it was just a long straight stretch of country road, Oklahoma State Highway 74, between Oklahoma City and Crescent. The circumstances surrounding her fatal car crash have stirred up so many questions. Did someone force her off the road to prevent her from telling what she knew? The folder of evidence she was supposed to be taking with her to that meeting with the reporter was not found in the wreckage of her car. Was she really just a crackpot troublemaker, or was she done in to shut her up? How did she get contaminated? What happened to that folder? So many more questions than answers. Quite the mystery. It's an interesting and compelling story, so much so that a movie was made about it in 1983, with Meryl Streep as Karen Silkwood. In the aftermath, Ms. Silkwood's father sued Kerr McGee, and the company eventually settled for between $1 and $2 million. Kerr McGee closed that Crescent plant in 1979. Now, if you're curious about other things that might have happened on November 13, I do mention other things in other episodes for November 13, and I'll include a link to one of those for you. On November 13, 2016, music great Leon Russell departed this life, going on to the big studio in the sky. He started playing nightclubs when he was too young to be there, and was one of the studio musicians in that loosely assembled group of musicians known as the Wrecking Crew we've mentioned several times. In his 6-decade career in music, he wrote a lot of songs that he recorded himself and that other people also recorded. One such song is A Song for You. A Song for You was one he recorded on his first solo album, Leon Russell. Released in 1970, it's aptly described as a slow, pained plea for forgiveness and understanding from an estranged lover. Beautiful song. It was released the following year by Andy Williams and Donny Hathaway, and after that by the Carpenters, Willie Nelson, Ray Charles, Whitney Houston, and even Amy Winehouse, just a few artists among the 200 or so who have released covers of A Song for You. A Song for You by Leon Russell. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. This is the birthday.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Cacophony is a sound. Cacophony is a noun that... I'm going to have to look that up. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Alrighty. You got to read it the right way. Let's start over. It's 8 o'clock, so all of the reminders are going to be dinging. I forgot to turn those off. Okay, stop it. It's 8 o'clock. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.